I think from a young age, I was always really heavy into sports. That's basically what my life always kind of revolved around. And just from a young age, I play the sports, and then you get into college, and my college career was cut a little short. And I knew that I wanted to continue with the sport, so I got pretty fortunate, and I got involved with UND women's basketball, and they gave me an opportunity to be a part of the coaching, and that's when I kind of knew from there, after working with them, that that's a done deal. This is what I want to do. And from there, I got fortunate getting here at UMC. I love it here, and that's kind of how I got involved with the job opportunity. I look mainly at the coaches that I played for. Starting in college, I played for Rich Glass, who was UND's all-time leader in wins, I believe, and then he went to Concordia College. And I was only there for a year and a half, but I did take away a lot of his lessons and what he taught me, which have got me here. And then my first year with UND was Gene Roebuck's last year, who's also a very legendary coach with UND women's basketball, and he's one of those guys that he walks around, everyone knows who he is. So those two are definitely, some of the more winning coaches in this area. And then working with Coach Brewster at UND, he really helped mold me into the guy I am today. And then Coach Roislin has done an incredible job with me personally and coaching-wise and professionally. He's done so much for me. Coach Mallon does a great job with me too, so I look up to those two guys as well, and they've really done a good job in helping influence my coaching career. Golf, mainly, what I always tell my players is, you're at this level, you're at the collegiate level, you should know exactly, if you're screwing up, if you're hitting it left, hitting it right, you should know what you're doing. So what I like to tell them and what I like to teach them is find what works for you and continue to do what works for you, continue to work towards that. Never get out of your head. It's all about psychology. It's all about staying strong mentally. I'm big on trying to stay positive on the golf side at all times. You're not going to find me yelling at anyone, chewing anyone out if they make a bad shot, if they miss a putt. If they make a putt, it'll be high fives, it'll be congratulations. I'm big on positivity when it comes into golf, and I try to make it as fun as possible. Coaching philosophy with basketball is, I basically will go with whatever my boss, the head coach, whatever his coaching philosophy, his or her coaching philosophy will be. I'm one of those people that if they want me to work on, say they want me to do a defensive scout, something defensively, work on stopping a particular player, then I'll do whatever it takes to make my boss happy. I'll do whatever it takes to get the stop. Working with post players, if we want to get more points in the paint, that's what I'll focus on. But yeah, like I said, my coaching philosophy is basically whatever my boss, the head coach's coaching philosophy is as well. We've been taking small steps. It is, I'm sure a lot of people say it, but it's a step at a time. You're not going to get to the top right away, but we're looking to improve facilities, really get more recruits in right now. But I think if we can increase our roster to about 10, 11 players, more competition, more practice times, more getting out and really getting on the course and really getting one-on-one interactions with myself and other coaches and other players, I think that'll really help. Possibly adding more tournaments, more playing time. You never know what you're going to get in the spring. So the spring was really tough this last year, being we were traveling. We went to Vegas and we're going to Kansas City and back and playing on the last week that we can possibly play. So if we can get some more tournaments in the nice weather in the fall, that'll help boost playing time and getting the players out there more. But I think right now, the start is recruiting and getting players in. I'm excited with the players that I have coming in. I think it's going to be a step in the right direction this next year, and then I have high hopes for this program for the future. Number one thing is character. You need players that are good people on and off the court or on and off the course. That's number one that you look for. You don't want someone that's going to give you problems both on and off the course or on the court. So I look for people with high character. Academics is really big in my eyes. I really focus high on academics. I really encourage them to be the best that they can be in academics because that's what they're here for, number one. If you're going to be a student athlete, student always comes before athlete. Basketball-wise, it kind of goes with, again, with what the head coach's philosophy is. I like to see, I have what I like to see out of players. Obviously, they have to be good. No, rule number one, they got to be good. And that's the type of players that we're bringing in. we're really excited with, and like I said, I'm really excited with the 4 golfers I'm bringing in this year, and then we have 8 basketball club players coming in this year. So we hit the recruiting trail really hard, and I think we did a fantastic job this last year. Yeah, this will be my 4th year at UMC, and it's just one of the most. This will be my 4th campus that I've been a part of, and I would probably say it's number 1 on the friendliest. It's I'm probably echoing a lot of other coaches, but when you walk around, it's a small campus atmosphere. When you walk around, you see people that you always know. You run into people you always know. You're not going to walk to and from campus and not say hi to one person. That's like almost impossible here. Professors are fantastic. They work really well with the students. The ratio is really great compared to some of these higher, bigger schools. The ratio is, I mean, you're going to have about 16 to 20 to 1 student to faculty ratio. So they're going to work with you more on a one-on-one basis. They'll know your name, they'll know what you're doing, they'll know your where you want to go professionally, and they work so well with students when it comes to internships and getting them really set up for success. So I think the faculty, the athletics department, any facilities, housing, anyone that works here, it's just such a friendly, welcoming campus, and it's just such a great place to work for, and it's got to be a fantastic place to go to school here. 3 of my favorite things that I like to do are, I love Game of Thrones, that's 1. 2, I love boxing. And 3, I meditate on occasion.